It's already difficult to be an educator or a teacher in the country or a trainer. These are jobs that are hugely undermined, very poorly resourced, not even adequately paid. And you took the bold step to walk into a path where perhaps there are not yet many people working in that space. Help us understand, what does it mean to be a sexuality trainer? What does that mean? Who is that trainer?
Sexuality training actually came in very late as part of my work, just maybe about 4 or 5 years back. Again, it started, from our work which we started doing because I was teaching in colleges throughout my career, about 35 years of teaching young girls and boys, sometimes single-sex schools, sometimes co-ed. And in the last, say, about 12 or 15 years of my teaching career was when I was, at that point of time, I happened to be posted in Chandigarh. And at that point, there was this rise in female feticide, sex selective determination, abortion, all that was happening. And I happened to, at that point of time, that's when actually we went and met Kamala Bhasin in a feminist sense, to hold workshops with our teachers and then with college students, which we were, so it was going to be a kind of a cascade happening. For a good 10 years or so, we worked on, when I say we, I mean me and my one or two friends who were sociologists. And we were in this campaign together with the administration, and thereafter we continued in our own colleges because she was a very passionate advocate of women's rights. She still is. And so in our respective colleges, we continued working through our training with Jagori, Kamala's organization, after receiving training from attending their workshops. We would kind of hold these workshops in our colleges, sometimes inviting Kamala Bhasin or Abha Bhaiya or other gender trainers. And then towards the end of my teaching in colleges, my friend, the sociologist friend, she had started going to one or two schools. And she said that, we should start teaching, sensitizing at school level. So when we started going, we said, when we're going to start sensitizing at school level, how do we make an entry? Because if you say gender sensitization, it's not going to work. And so we said, all right, at that point of time, this whole idea of talking about menstrual health was just beginning to sort of take root in the bureaucratic imagination in Chandigarh at least. So we said, okay, that's a good starting point. Through menstruation, we will introduce gender and talk about it, because and we won't talk just about what is menstruation, which is also important because we need to talk to girls and boys. So the idea was that we would talk to boys as well about their bodies,